I spent 10 plus years stuck in a destructive loop. A weed addiction that I felt ashamed about, that I felt uneducated about, that I felt like I couldn't tell anyone about. And I didn't want to stop. In so many ways it kept me safe, but really it kept me stuck. I know that you can relate. I was also a high functioning high, so I would justify it by saying that I got things done and I was an entrepreneur, I was a life coach. I mean, how many stories we tell ourselves just to erase the real story, right? We'll write any story except the real one. But at some point you have to look at your life and you have to ask yourself some questions. Is this the life I want? Am I high functioning or am I just high? Is this who I want to be? Is this all that I can be? Where is my potential? And how far are you from it? These are the questions I asked myself, and after years of failed attempts, I built myself a system and I educated myself on the brain and the body and dopamine and healing, and I threw myself into a journey of transformation, and the journey changed my life. The day I walked away from weed is the day I got my life back. I know that sounds dramatic, but it is really just the truth. I never thought I'd ever be able to feel my feelings without wanting to just escape myself. Boredom and loneliness were my greatest fears. But above all, my biggest fear was being with myself. I know you can relate to that. And it's not about just looking at the situation and being like, whatever, it's no big deal. It's about looking at the situation and being like, it's a big deal because it's your life. And anything that keeps you from your potential, from living your life, from your desires, from being an energetic match, from the things that you want is a big deal. I know what it feels like to feel stuck. I know what it feels like to justify an addiction. I know what it feels like to feel like you'll never be able to do it. But I hope that you know that you can. And not just because I've done it, but because thousands of other people that I've worked with have done it. Because there may be a time in your life when you have done it for a little bit too, and that's just proof that you can. And you don't need to do it alone. And this program, I created this program exactly for the person like you, who was just like me. I took everything that I've learned and everyone that I've worked with, and I've combined this knowledge and this relatability and this support and this non-conventional, no bullshit approach and this science-based approach to give you the tools and the resources to take the first step. This is not just a walking away from weed program. This is a walking towards you program, because the thing that you're using is just secondary to why you're using it. And that's what we have to learn, right? We have to be able to walk away from the thing that keeps us from learning who we are. You deserve more. And if you're brave enough and you're bold enough and you join this program and you take this step forward, you'll see just how much more there is.